Okay, so we're gonna talk about three characters from A Song of Ice and Fire, which I regard as unsung heroes. The first one is, of course, a character that isn't really mentioned ever by any fans, which is Midi Master. She appears in A Game of Thrones, and she is the magi that kills, um, well, not kills, but she ruins Khal Drogo. Kind of puts a stop to what the Dothraki were doing to, pretty much innocent people. And why she is a unsung hero to me is because she is 100% correct with her motivation to destroy Khal Drogo and Dany's unborn child. And this is why I believe that not a lot of fans even want to discuss her character, is because she hurts Dany in the process. She loses her child, she loses her husband, she loses her place in the Khazar. But Midi Mazdur, nonetheless, she does the correct thing, because the Dothraki with Khal Drogo, they were just going whatever they wanted. They pillaged and raped and enslaved and destroyed and so forth, and they treated people like cattle. They destroyed their homes, ruined their lives, you know, and they treated this like sport. So Midi Mazdur took care of it, got rid of Khal Drogo, dispersed the Khalazar. Dany lost her child, which was prophesied to be the stallion that mounts the world, which to me sounds like the Antichrist. So, in conclusion, Miri Mazdur is an unsung hero of A Song of Ice and Fire, and she deserves more love. Moving on. The next unsung hero of A Song of Ice and Fire is, of course, my man, Jaime Lannister. Jaime Lannister is a hero. He deserves respect for what he has done. He got rid of the Mad King by himself. If he hadn't done that, the Mad King wouldn't have stopped. He would have burnt King's Landing to the ground, and then he would have moved on to greener pastures to burn them down as well. What really pisses me off is that even though Jaime did this wonderful thing that saved probably hundreds of thousands of lives, if not more, and put a stop to the war, pretty much everybody call him Kingslayer as if it is an insult, as if it is the worst thing imaginable, as if he has committed something so atrocious that you can't even look at him. That's how despicable it is. And I hate this logic in the book that even though Jaime did a wonderful thing, a philanthropic deed that saved a lot of lives, people still call him Kingslayer with hatred, with venom, right? Apparently, killing the king is a bad thing, even though the king did some pretty horrible shit to Ned Stark and others, and even the people that have been hurt by the Mad King's actions, even they regard what Jaime Lannister did as abhorrent for some fucked up reason. If a person had destroyed the person that had harmed me or my loved ones, I would shake their hands. But apparently, in this book, the kickslaying is, the greatest taboo of them all, and it doesn't matter that the Mad King was just this homicidal maniac. So, to me, Jaime Lannister is an unsung hero, and I hope that he gets the love that he deserves in the books. And of course, the last unsung hero that we will talk about today is, of course, Tyrion Lannister. Probably my favorite character so far. And it still astonishes me that people don't regard him as a menace to society. He is a threat. He is a threat, and people need to be afraid. He put a stop to Stannis at the Blackwater. He challenged Joffrey even when he became king, when everybody else just kissed his ass. He got accused of poisoning Joffrey, and in his trial, he snapped. He threatened King's Landing as a whole, wishing to poison everybody there. He escapes with the help of Jaime. He goes to Tywin and he kills Tywin, allegedly the most dangerous and powerful man in Westeros. Right? So I have read the first 3 books, just finished A Storm of Swords, and Tyrion should be regarded as a menace to society for what he has done. He should be a real threat to everybody now, especially because he is still suspected of poisoning Joffrey. He threatened everybody at his trial, and he killed Tywin, the big boy of Westeros. So, yet again, Tyrion is an unsung hero, and he should be treated with more respect in the books.